We've not been here in a while, but I'm going to head across to Roudsea Woods, which is over there. Gonna go and find some awesome colours and try and find some tracks, because I've worked out that's what I like. So we might see some wildlife while we're here, so I've got that stuff with me. I haven't got the ghillie suit this time though, so I don't look quite as weird. Still a little bit, but not too bad. But mainly we're going to focus on getting some woodland shots. Roudsea Woods is where I used to come to look for that barn owl. I stopped seeing it for like weeks. I must have come about 20 times and I'd never saw it again. So maybe we'll get lucky today and see that. Is that focused? I don't think I'm in focus. There's like a few nice little paths around here, so I'm gonna try and zigzag our way through all of those and see what we can find. There's quite a lot of birds down here too, so maybe we can get a bit of both. I've just come down to the water's edge to check out the footprints in the sand, but I think they're all dog. I was hoping there might be some otters or something, but maybe not here. So we'll head up this way and head into the woods. Decided to stop here quickly and get a shot looking up here. Still not fully convinced now I've got it all framed up, but I've tried to go for something a bit like that, with this track here leading up there, and then it's got all the colourful leaves in the background. I just think it looks a bit messy. I still don't really know where to look in that kind of scene. So we'll get this and then we'll move on, try and find something else. Try and find something where there's like no confusion at all. I think I'm going to change my approach slightly, because usually I shoot all my landscape work on a tripod, and I know when I first see it that that's the shot that I want, but because I'm a bit uncertain about all this, I'm going to keep my camera around my neck and just experiment a little bit. I found that when my camera's in my bag, it's just a pain to get it out. It takes like 5-10 minutes. But if it's here, I can just have a go. That's how I started anyway. Just keep trying until you work it out. I quite like this one actually. There's like a path with all the leaves are curving around that way, and there's a signpost at the end. And I think if we get the right angle, we'll be able to do a portrait like this, with that signpost there clear in the background. Where do we need to stand? Okay, so I think if we stand here, I'm going to set the tripod up now, and you can get a clear view of that signpost. That wasn't part of the plan. Yeah, I think this is what I was looking for. I've changed my mind slightly. I was squatted down here and looking through that gap there, but I've actually decided to raise up the camera to, well, it's at eye level for me. So, because of that, I can see this light patch here. When I was down here, well, you can still slightly see it there, but it's more over that little horizon. And I've gone for a portrait shot on this one. and the path's leading through that image, sort of snaking its way around, like that. And because I've got it on a tripod, that's meant I can stack my polarizer and a 2-stop soft ND grad and put the ISO on 50, but because of that it's given me a 6-second shutter speed because I put the aperture to 20 because I want the focus to be front to back. I've focused about a third of the way in. It will be slightly softer at the back because of diffraction, but I think I'll be okay with that. These leaves at the foreground are the most important bit to me. Then that track, that leaves it to imagination. So I'm happy with that. I'm gonna get a few different shots there as that sun's moving, because it's leaving different patterns in the ground. And then we're gonna head up that track, and I don't know actually. I found it's better to not actually have a plan, because like that sort of thing, I wasn't looking for that, but it just popped up there. And it all changes because of the light, so just because you've got a shot in your head doesn't mean it's actually going to happen. Just got to make the most of what's actually there. Yeah, that's nice there now. See, as I was talking then, the lights come onto this patch here. It's a subtle difference, but it's a difference. I've never been down here, so this could be good, could be bad, but we'll find out anyway. Gonna go for a landscape shot with this one. The sun's up in the trees there, and it's shining some light through. So I've got the same camera setup as before. It's a polarizer and 2-stop soft ND grad, just for the sky tree line. And I don't need the aperture as small on this one, but it's looking quite nice because it's getting all the shadows and the lights, and it's got a track going through there. The lights changed slightly, but that's what I was going for then. So I think the rest of this is going to be like a walk through these woods. We'll stop at the next place. There is some like rock tunnels, caves. I'm not sure what the word is. I'm not sure if they're man-made or not, but in my head I want to get one of those. I just can't quite remember how to get there. So we're going to go up here, try and find those, and then make our way out towards the coast. I couldn't actually find them quarry things that I was talking about, so I carried on walking a little bit, and I've climbed up, and I'm now looking out over towards Ulverston. Kind of awkward here because I'm pretty much in a tree, but you get a nice view down. That sun's a bit awkward though. So I'm going to get a shot with Hood on the left hand side with some of this water in the bottom. I'm going to put that picture onto the screen now though, because it's a video here. But then I think I'm going to go down. I like the look of these islands here. So I think if I go down there, the sun will be on my right hand side and I won't have this problem now. And yeah, we'll catch it when we get down there. They're so far away. They look way closer when we were up at the top. Well, that screwed up my plans a little bit. So I think I don't really like the view from down here now. And I don't really want to walk on this sand because it's pretty gross actually. It's like really gloopy. So I think I might go and do a circle in them woods and do the path that I missed. Try and find those quarry things. And then I was intending on walking along there. Along this bit here. then doing a circle around there. I've done it the wrong way around to do that though, but I guess I could do both. I'm probably going to do both. I'm not too sure what I'm going to film from that bit, so I think I'm going to end the video here. I think I messed up slightly before by ending the video there. There was a cool looking tree. Now I was just about to call it quits, and then I spotted this. This tree looks kind of cool. It's got the sun starting to go down behind it in that section. Looks cool on the back of the camera. The sun's moved, so I need to move slightly that way, but I think this could be the shot I was looking for. And the sun's setting now. I'm glad I didn't stay in that other place though. This is gross. There's no clouds, so the sky's not majorly interesting, but it's reflecting on this water, and I like it. I don't know what else to say, but this is what we're gonna get.